Yo boys, what's going on? I'm back at it with another video today. We're double uploading today. I have a video for you guys. This is a squad builder we built late night on stream last night. I have done extensive research on this team, looked at their differences from this year and last year, prices. It's a little bit of a hybrid. This team you will be able to get for around 25k or under, looking at all the prices from last year, comparing them to this year, and my predictions through graphs, research, and everything. Guys, you're going to be able to get an overpowered team like this for sub 25k or just around that this year within the first week of FIFA. Smash the like button, man, because this team is ridiculous. You guys are definitely going to be very happy with this video. It is a Bundesliga, Russian league, and maybe something else hybrid. I don't know. We're going to go through each player and we're going to show what my projection is for each player, and I'm going to base it on last year's graphs. Going to talk about the differences, new players coming into the league, and the league in general. This is going to be a great video, guys, so make sure you smash the like button and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You do not want to miss out on FIFA 18 content. I'm bringing you guys 18 content before the game is even out. Get involved. Like the video. Get involved. Let's get into the video, boys. Alright guys, so we're going to go with the 4-3-2-1. Supposedly a great formation in FIFA 18. Played it a little bit in the demo. It looks to be good. This is always a great sweat, great just starter squad formation. We're going to get into it. The first player that will be in this team, we're going to start at the goalie spot. This is going to be Baumann. Now, I'm going to explain why I like him a lot. Alright guys, so Baumann gets an upgrade of 2 from last year. He goes +2 in overall rating, and here are the differences between his card from this year and last year. He goes up a good amount in positioning, some in handling, pretty much stays the same in diving and reflexes. Now, we went through and we looked at his graph from last year, right? And his graph from last year has him at discard for the beginning of the game. Oliver Baumann should be a discard player. Would be pretty surprised if he wasn't a discard player. He is going to be cheap because he's a 4th option in the Bundesliga, arguably 5th. He's behind Neuer, Leno, Farman, and Sommer. So that puts him in the 5th slot for the option at the goalkeeper spot. And that's why he's going to be discard, and that's why I really like him, because he is a very solid keeper. And he's in a, he's in a good league, but his club doesn't provide the links that would make him super expensive. So that's why I love him. He's going to start off being like 700 to 1,000 coins. Very cheap option in the goalkeeper slot. All right, guys. So starting with the left center back, we are going to have, I think it's Jonathan Stark. He provides a strong link with Baumann. Obviously 77 pace, 78 defending, 77 physical. That's a pretty beast starter squad center back. Plays in the Bundesliga. And looking at his price from last year, he was a silver last year. So what I did, guys, was I went through and I looked at a player who's similar to him for starter squads last year, which was, I think this is Jonathan Tah. And Tah was about 1.5k, 1.2k. He fluctuated between the 1 and 2k range the first week, and I do think that's where Nicholas Stark will fluctuate. I think he will be between 1 and 2k. Will be OP in the Bundesliga, but not great enough for links, and he doesn't reach 80 in any stats, so I think he will stay under 2k. So that's going to put your squad so far at just around 3k, and he's going to be a super power player. I believe he's medium high work rates, which is just what you want in a center back, and I think he's 6'3", so very good center back. And this team's already looking beast for 3k. Alright guys, so at the left back spot we have, I think you pronounce his name Vendel. He's a Brazilian outside back who plays for Bayern Leverkusen. 86 pace, 71 defending, 72 physical, 77 dribbling, 72 passing. Just such a solid card. And as well, he's super cheap. Here's, you can see his card a little bit bigger. And then we went back last year and we looked at him, right? And here's what you have to think. Listen, 5'9", 77 rated. He's a 78 last year, so he goes down a little bit this year. And look at his card last year in the beginning of the game. Fluctuates between probably 1 and 2k, and then once you hit October, he's discard. So as a price prediction for me this year, I would say he's a between 1 to 2k player, which is going to put your team so far looking between 4 and 5k. All right, guys, so moving on to the right center back, Kaya. I don't know how you pronounce this. I forget the name of the club he even plays for, but he's in the Russian league. 82 pace, 76 defending, 77 physical, medium high work rates. Was a silver last year. And I looked at some other center backs in that league, and none of the center backs in the beginning of the game are even over 2k, 1.5k. A lot of people are talking about him as for a great player for a starter squad. He's 6 feet, lefty. I think that he's going to be between 1 and 2k. He could receive some hype from some YouTube videos, but he's still going to keep your team around 6k so far throughout the back. So he's a beast player, and you know what, we're going to go right ahead, guys. We're going to put him in with the right back, who is going by the name of Smolnikov. 87 pace, 76 defending, 74 physical. Smolnikov is going to be probably about 1.5k. It would be my prediction, because a lot of people are going to try to strong link him at the right back spot. with this center back. You can see last FIFA he was around one, he started off at 700, but he actually went up towards the first weekend league. So make sure you're getting in with players like Smolnikov before the first weekend league, before they go up a lot in price, because some of these will go up because people will figure out the links and people will figure out who is overpowered in the beginning of the game. But so far you're looking at this back line and goalie for about 7 to 8k. For 8k, this is probably a beast back line. Now moving to the left center mid spot, you have D. Davi playing for Wolfsburg, 77 pace, 81 shooting, 80 dribbling, 76 passing, 72 physical. He's going to provide that link with Stark, strong link, and then he's going to weak link with Vendel, putting Vendel on 10 chemistry. He's a beast player, I have to say. He's going to be an attacking force in your midfield. Look at this card stats, I mean, just a great card. And looking back last year at his graphs, he stays pretty much the same in rating, so no crazy upgrades. Goes down, I think, a little bit in shooting. So he was between 1 and 2k last year. So I would say if you're looking at a price, I would keep him at 1 to 2k. He's going to put your team around, let's just say 10k. A beast player and definitely a great attacker in your midfield. Guys, the next player we're going to be going for is the center mid. He's going to link to the right side of the team. This is going to be Zobnin, I believe you pronounce his name. He's going to be straight discard, 76 pace, 76 dribbling, basically all around 70s except shooting. He's going to be a defensive part of your midfield, and he's going to be just holding it down, man. He's going to be an average player who's going to link the team, and he's going to be discard. I looked at his card from last year, discard. He's in the Russian league, discard. It's not going to be an expensive card. He's going to be about 700 coins, so he's going to add to make your team probably 10.5k. If you're if we're rounding up and stuff with everything, probably 10.5k you're looking at here. All right, guys, then at right center mid, we have the beast himself, Fernando. Let me see if he comes up. Fernando. Fernando playing for the same club that our center back plays for, Brazilian beast. He's going to be an all-around midfielder, 73 pace, 68 dribbling, 65 shooting, 77 defending, 74 physical, and 75 passing. Just a monster. And if we go and look at his thing in FIFA 17, he was just about 1k in the beginning of FIFA 17, so not much difference, man. And he's going to be pretty cheap, again, which is really good, man, because we're trying to keep this squad cheap, and it is staying relatively cheap. You can look and see he got a little bit of an upgrade this year. He was a non-rare last year, and now he's going to be a rare, so maybe more in price, but he was 400 coins. I mean, here's what you have to understand, man. The guys in the Russian league are going to be very, very cheap. I can't see him being more than a K. He will make our team probably 11.5k. He's going to be an absolute monster in the midfield. And the midfield, listen, the midfield's the weakest part of this team, but it's still good. You have one very attacking player, you have one defensive-minded player, and Fernando's defensive, but he's kind of all around. And now he's just, he's going to be just a monster this year in general. I really like this team so far, and the attack is what makes the team the best. So at left forward, guys, you're going to have Bruma, who is now transferred into the Bundesliga. We looked at options, and Bruma this year is going to be the 4th or the 5th best option in the Bundesliga at the left wing spot. Maybe the 3rd would be a stretch. On my prediction sheet, I have him listed between 2 and 3k as a projection. He was 77 rated last FIFA. He's 4-star, which is amazing. He's fast, but he has limited finishing. His finishing is going to hurt him in price. You can look at his card from last year, but it's not really going to tell much because he wasn't in the Bundesliga. So what you can see is he's in the Super League, and he was going to be, he was discard in the beginning in the Super League. So as a projection, what I did was I went and I looked back at some of the left wings, and I looked at like the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th option in the Bundesliga last year, and they pretty much hung around 2 to 3k. So for me, as a projection for him, he's about 2 to 3k. He's going to put our team to 14k, essentially in price. He looks to be a beast. 93 pace, 85 dribbling, 71 shooting, 73 passing, 65 physical. Portuguese is actually gaining links now, but the only problem is that, he's going to limit the team because he has 71 shooting, and that's why he's not going to be over a 3k player. He's going to be 2 to 3k, a great pacey player for a starter squad. All right, guys, next up, we're going to have a huge upgrade coming into FIFA this year. Timo Werner goes up. He goes up 7 ratings this year. 82 rated, 91 pace, 79 shooting, 65 physical, 80 dribbling. What a card this is going to be this year for starter squads. Look at his difference. He goes up nothing in pace, but he goes up, let me see. His physical went up a lot, right? No, he did not go up anything. Nope, I'm being an idiot. I'm looking at the wrong card. He goes up a lot. He goes up 1 pace, 9 shooting, 3 physical, and 2 dribbling, and a little bit everywhere else. I'm going to show you what he was last year, right? In the beginning, he was about 1 to 2k last year, but last year he was like the 5th option in the Bundesliga. This year, he's going to be the 2nd or the 3rd option, maybe the 4th. He's going to be behind Aubameyang and Lewandowski for sure, and he may be in the race or with someone else. So I put him as the 3rd or the 4th option. He's got a +7 this year in foot, which is going to make him very in demand. Here's the deal. Last year, Chicharito was the 3rd option, and Chicharito's price in the beginning, I'll go ahead and I'll show you really quick. Can you just search Chicharito? Will he come up? No, you need to search Javier Hernandez, right? So here's what happened to Chicharito last year. Chicharito was 4K in the beginning of the game, and he shot up to 12, 19K for the first weekend, right? But if you bought him in the first 2 days or so, he was 4K. So my projection for Timo Werner is somewhere between 5 and 8K on the first few days. He's going to go up a lot because he provides the links, and he's German, and he's just a beast. So make sure you guys get him early on, because he's a potential where you could make a lot of money on him. He could go up to 20K, and you bought him for 5. So, I mean, also there was another option last year in the Bundesliga. It was Han, I believe, and he was a pretty good card. He went from 4K to 8K, so same thing, man. Chicharito goes to the Prem, so Werner goes to the third option this year and gets a huge upgrade. I think Werner will be between 5 and 10K. Make sure you're picking him up in that first week so you don't miss out. Once it hits October, he's going to go flying up for Weekend League. Alright guys, and then the last player in the squad is going to be Quincy Promes from the Russian league. He's going to link with our center mid and our other center mid. He's going to be a monster this year. 89 pace, 81 shooting, 76 passing, and 82 dribbling. I mean, this is just like such a good card. It's pretty crazy. I'll go ahead and I'll show it to you here so you guys can have it on the big screen. But he's going to be such a tank this year. Absolute monster. And then if you go back and you look at his card, and everyone's probably like, this guy's going to be 30K. He's not going to be 30K this year, because if you go back and you look, the Russian league limits players from going up. He was about 4 or 5, you know, a few K in the first few days, and then right when you go to the 1st of October, he actually hits discard. So I just think that in the beginning of the last game, he was pretty much like not being packed too often, and I think that raised his price a lot more than it should. I believe in my projections that he's going to be between 1 and 3K, and he's going to make your team just about 25K. He should be between 1 and 3K. He's not getting much of an upgrade. The links are pretty similar. I guess he provides some links this year, but the same links as last year, and nothing great for hybrids. So I believe that his links are going to kill his card in terms of price, and he should not be more than 4 or 5K come the first weekend league. You're going to be able to make this whole team for 25K. We did the extensive research. We looked back at everything, and this team is not going to be more than 25K. And for 25K, guys, like, this team can do big things for you. You got the finishing up top. You have 2 players with 80 shooting average, Werner and Promes, and then you have Bruma with the pace. This team can definitely do it all in terms of midfield defending, attacking. Defense is going to be crazy pacey, crazy OP sweat. Your goalie is going to be great. And your 3 finishers are definitely be able to finish. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop the like, make sure you guys subscribe, show the love, man. If you guys want more videos like this in the next 4 days before FIFA 18, I can keep doing these, keep doing some research on squads, and doing comparisons and talking about differences. No one in this team had a crazy transfer or anybody coming into their team that was crazy for links. So basically most of these players will be the same as last year in terms of price value, except Werner. Werner is going to be a lot more expensive because it got a huge upgrade, and because he's now the third option behind Aubameyang and Lewandowski, because Chicharito leaves into the Prem. So if you guys enjoyed this video, obviously show the love, and I'll see you guys later. Let me know if you want me to do more of these. Peace.